That's right. It's Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip hop, standing up to racism and racial injustice in Black and brown communities. Your man ERock is in the building, and this is the Quarantine Conversation on the Basement. I got my friend, my guy right here, man. Yo, the one and only APFerg. It's good,
What's
brother.
poppin', broski? How you feeling? I'm good, man. I can't complain.
Man, I'm good, man. I'm here. I'm out the way. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm stuck in the house. I'm choosing to be in the house. I don't even go out in the driveway. I don't go check my mail, nothing, none of that, man. So, you know, just trying to stay safe.
Man, you gotta stay safe, man. But you know, they be letting up, you know, they getting a little bit more loose on letting people outside and, you know, gradually doing things. I went to go eat at Melba's in Harlem, and they got like people set up, you know, alongside the sidewalk. Now they got the different tables and things like that. It's actually a vibe.
Yeah, I'm about to say that sounds like a vibe out there. You know what I mean? Like outdoor dining, and the
Yeah,
weather's
outdoor
nice
dining.
out there right now, right?
Yeah, the weather is nice. It's rainy today, but the sun is coming back out.
That's what's up, man. Yo, so let's get to it, man. Ask you a couple questions. Like, for instance, what's one thing that you've been doing during quarantine that you never had time to do?
Oh man, I had a few things that
It's
I
like
ain't never really
learn
get
a
a
new
chance.
language, cook, or, you know?
Yeah, I had a few things that I wasn't doing until quarantine hit, and I took advantage of like cooking my own food,
Yeah.
um, actually holding my own credit card and my keys, because having an assistant, I had an assistant for about all my career, so I like these things that's so natural to people kind of get stripped away when you're an artist and on a move, because people, they have to do things for you in order for you to get things done. They have to help you and assist you. So I was able to like slow down, sit it down, really reflect, cook, clean, work out, enjoy. I just got a new house. So, I mean, I've
Oh,
been in this
nice.
house for about a year now, almost a year,
Okay.
but it's a fairly new house. I didn't really get a chance to spend too much time here because I've been traveling all the time. So I got a chance to spend time in each room, sleep in each room,
That's a blessing right there.
decorate and
Yeah.
do different things. I did an architectural digest too. I'm not sure
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's a really good one where I like took AD around my crib and showed them the whole vibe.
Man, that's dope. That's real dope. That's something I wouldn't imagine, but that's real dope, man. I got to tap in with that one time.
For
So
sure.
I saw that recently back in April. You donated 300 meals to frontline workers.
Yeah.
Tell me about that real quick.
All together is actually like 600, 700 because
Oh, there he is.
I had did it with my friend Rome. We had like donated some sandwiches and stuff like that, and then I doubled back the next week and did it with Melba. We had went and served some food. So yeah, I was just during this pandemic, I just wanted to raise awareness, and I was talking to different doctors because I wanted more understanding of what's going on in the landscape. And so I talked to Dr. Samuelson Davis,
Mm-hmm.
who also gave me my COVID test, and I'm negative. Thank
There
God.
he
I
is.
took that 2 days ago. We were just doing like these lives on COVID, and we did a few. We was on TV a few times, like doing a live, and it was good. It was good stuff.
That's good, man. That's great that you're bringing awareness to the community. You're giving back, making sure that people are definitely woke out there, man. It's a very important thing to do, especially a man of your stature, you know?
Yeah, the thing was what really that got me into that real quick is because like it was our mentality, it's my mentality. Like I went to the hood and I seen that nobody was really they wasn't respecting the pandemic. Nobody had masks on, nothing. So I was just like, man, my people really don't understand the severity of this situation, and I just want to put some light on it because I didn't really know. I wasn't really keeping up with the news and all of that stuff until like it hit home. One of my good friends had caught the COVID, and then he was in a hospital looking jacked up. And thank God he's all right now, but he was in bad shape when I seen him, and I was like, nah, I gotta raise awareness.
Man, I mean, that's the thing about this virus, man. I mean, it doesn't discriminate. Don't take no days off.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, it's definitely a thing that people need to take seriously, man. I'm very happy to hear that, you know, you're on the forefront of that, you know, first and foremost, you know?
Right.
What's the number one thing you do miss about being out the house, though? Like, you know, just being free and, you know, what's one thing that you used to do all the time that you're like, man, I miss that, man? Like, for me, like, I miss eating at restaurants. Like, I'm a big Korean barbecue dude.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But you got to share food and stuff like that. Like, you know,
man,
that's not friendly right now.
I miss traveling and going to Japan. Like, I want to go to Japan so bad and create music and go shopping and link up with artists and shit like that. Yeah. I want to go to London. I want to spend some time in London. Like, I miss just going places. I miss traveling.
Yeah, I miss traveling.
I miss like seeing my fans too. Like, I miss like really like having like direct contact with my fans and taking pictures with them and just chopping it up with them and seeing what's on their mind. Like, I just put out a new record, Move Your Hips. Yeah. And like all I could see is like everything online. But like to see the excitement on their faces, a whole nother feeling.
Now let's talk about though. Move Your Hips, big fan, big tune, big record, made in TYO. Nicki Minaj. Yo, tell me about that record real quick, man. How did that all come about?
This song is actually 2 years old.
2 years old? For real?
Yeah, it's 2 years old. We sat on this record for a minute. And it almost didn't happen. Thank God to Clue, DJ Clue, he played a snippet on his live and like fans went crazy. They went in an uproar and demanded that we put the song out. And it kind of forced our hand to put the song out. Wow. But yeah, during the time
you had the whole entire thing put together. Like Nicki was already on the record and everything, or how did that whole process start?
Well, I'm about to tell you, me and Nicki did Plain Jane, and
remember that?
Yeah, we did Plain Jane. That was about some years ago, and then after that, we did a studio session where she invited me to come out to play some beats and stuff for her, and that was one of the records, and it had the hook and it had my verse on it already, and she loved the record, and she did it right there on the spot.
Wow. Well, how is it working with her?
Man, she's a genius. She's super creative, super warm. She's lethal at times too. Like, she's definitely a diva. She's definitely the queen.
For sure.
She's everything you would expect of a great person, and a person that knows what they want, and a person with vision.
You got an album coming out, I'm sure?
Yeah, I got a project coming out. It's not an album. It's more of like an EP of Floor Seats 2. Mm-hmm. It's a sequel to the first one. So, yeah, this is like the time where I get to like collab with all, you know, my favorite artists at the time, all the A-list artists, all the elite artists. It's just giving you floor seats to my life. When you go to a basketball game and you sit floor seats, I'm not sure if, you know, people had the luxury to sit floor seats, but I know they see on a Jumbotron, you see all your favorite artists on the floor. You see all of these different people. Yeah. And that's basically the vibe of the project, is collaborating with your favorite artists, with my favorite artists, to create the elite, you know, vibe of the floor seats experience.
Who are your favorite artists right now?
I like what the Baby is doing. I like what Mulatto is doing.
Gas.
I like Mulatto.
Okay.
I like Duke Deuce. I like who else I like? I like Summer Walker. I like Brent Fayez. I like her. I love Snow Allegra.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of new artists that I'm digging.
Yeah, there's a lot of good music out right now, man.
Yeah.
You been recording a lot in the studio since pandemic at all, or?
Man, hell yeah. I've been in the studio every day.
Every day. It's almost like, yo, it's like for me, like I took up this whole entire, like, you know, obviously I'm on the radio every day, but then I took on this whole entire like live stream thing, like, you know, where I'm DJing on like Twitch and stuff like that. So like, yo, when I'm sitting here at the house, it feels like, man, I got nothing else to do, but if I'm going to do something, I might as well do something I love, and I love DJing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm sure it's just like that when it
Nice killed the game for the DJ. Like seeing D Nice pick up the wheels of steel.
Yeah.
Go crazy with the DJing during the quarantine. I was living for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like it's real weird, man. It's like I mean, obviously, you know, we're all in the same place. We all like literally at square number one right now. You know, it's like, you know, what else is there to do, you know, other than better yourself, you know, or actually get ahead more than anything, you know?
But I
like,
think
you
it's
blessed
so
with all
much
this time. It's like, why not?
I think it's so much to do. I think that like this is the time where a lot of people think that it's like whatever, like we conform into, you know, what's given to us, what's handed to us with the pandemic and shit. But I think that this is a time for us to be very optimistic, very open with how we're thinking, and creative on how we're gonna move about this. Because we could either conform and just kind of, you know, put our head into our shell, or we could just come out blazing with new ideas. You know, get heavy into the tech world.
Yeah.
You know, what's going on with that. Get more into ourselves with working out and health.
It's just being a better person, like, you know, being a better version of yourself.
Yeah, sitting down,
you know?
writing more lyrics, sitting down, becoming more creative, you know, artistic, picking up things that you always thought about that you never had the time to do, cleaning up your crib, cleaning up your health, all of that. Like, you got so much to do.
Yeah. What are some other things, man, that you're investing your time into? I heard you mention, like, you know, like the tech world and whatnot. Is that something you're dabbling into right now, or?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, the gaming, you know, world, everything going on with the games. Just technology in the period. I just a whole, like, and also, like, for those who looking at this interview, reach out to me in my DM, or like, however, like, if you ever see me or whatever the case may be, reach out to me. And if you got any up and coming projects moving that makes sense for me, that you want me to be a part of, you know, rock. I'm rocking with you. And also, I'm getting into the film industry as well. Like,
okay,
and I'm doing documentaries and things like that. Like, getting into documentaries and, you know, sharing people's stories with the world.
Wow. I mean, what about fashion? I know you're really big on the fashion scene. So, like, you know, I mean, you're a big sneakerhead and everything. I mean, you got any collabs coming out, like, you know, or anything? Any sneaker deals that we don't know about yet, or?
I got a bunch of collabs that, you know, that we're working with, and people that I would love to work with, but it's just in conversation right now. It's nothing solid, but, you know, right longer now, I'm just on the music.
Yeah.
Like, everything else is cool. It's secondary though. Like, it's about this music.
Foundation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the foundation. Yo,
Word.
I'm gonna ask you some quick questions real quick. It's like, you know, I like to call it my quick 3 little lightning round. Like, for instance, who are your top 3 MCs alive? Not dead or alive, just alive right now.
Kendrick, Jay-Z, Eminem.
Who are 2 artists that you want to see in a versus battle?
Kanye West and Pharrell.
Who do you think will take that one? I'll be honest. I'm a Pharrell fan, so I am a Kanye fan too, but I'm a Pharrell fan. Like, I think he might take that, you know?
I'm 50-50 on both. Them both my big brothers, so I can't choose.
For sure. What are your top 3 sneaker silhouettes of all time?
The Air Force One, low.
Okay.
The Air Max 95.
Fire.
And the Jordan 15.
Oh, I've never heard that before. The 15?
Yeah. Wow. Shit like a spaceship.
Yeah. No, that shit is hot though, man.
Yeah,
that shit is hot. And lastly, what are the top 3 things that you're gonna do immediately once this is over? Once you out there, what's 3 things you're gonna do?
Well, I know we're gonna tour for sure, because I'm gonna have so much music to perform.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna go live in Japan for a bit. I'm gonna go live in London for a bit. I'm gonna go spend some time making music in Jamaica.
Oh wow! Why is that?
Just for a different vibe.
Yeah. Nah, that's fire. That's fire. All right, Ferg. Thank you. I appreciate it. Move Your Hips. It's out now.
Move Your Hips is out right now.
It's my dog right here, man. Yo, when you back in LA, we got a link. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Maybe we'll go sneaker shopping, something like that.
I can't wait, man.
My guy, I appreciate it, man. You know we're gonna hold you down out here. It's Real 92.3.
One love.
ERock in the building. Let's go.